Everyone, welcome to Points of Pharma. Today, the topic is ICH guidelines. Here we will discuss the process of harmonization in ICH. To the introduction, as we know, the word ICH is the official abbreviation for International Council for Harmonization of Technical Requirement for Pharmaceuticals for Human Use. We also know ICH is an association to promote public health through harmonization activities at worldwide level. So here the point is to know what is harmonization. In short, harmonization is the act of making different people, plans, situation suitable for each other. To the topic that is process of ICH harmonization. ICH harmonization activity is initiated by a concept paper. A concept paper is a short summary of the proposal. In certain cases, a business plan may also be required. In fact, the business plan outlines the cost and benefit of harmonizing the topic proposed by concept paper. Now, coming to the types of harmonization in ICH. Depending upon the activities to be undertaken, the ICH harmonization activities falls under four categories. These are formal ICH procedure, question and answer procedure, revision procedure, and maintenance procedure. Here we will begin with formal ICH procedure. The formal ICH procedure is followed for the harmonization of all new ICH topic. It is initiated with the endorsement by the ICH assembly of a concept paper and business plan. It is a step-wise procedure consisting of five steps. The step 1 is consensus building. The step 2 is ICH parties consensus on technical document and draft guideline adoption by regulator. The step 3 is a regulatory consultation and discussion, whereas the step 4 is adoption of ICH harmonized guideline, and step 5 is implementation. Here the point to be noted is that for a formal ICH procedure, an expert working group, that is EWG, is established. The expert working group develops the draft guideline and bring it to the various stages of procedure. The step 1 of formal ICH harmonization, which is consensus building. Based on the objectives set in the concept paper, the expert working group works to prepare a consensus draft of the technical document. Work is conducted via email, teleconference, and web conference, and if endorsed by the ICH Management Committee, the expert working group will also meet face to face at the time of biannual assembly meeting. The interim report on the progress of the draft are made to the assembly on regular basis. When consensus on the draft is reached within the expert working group, the technical expert of expert working group will sign the step 1 expert sign off sheet. The step 1 expert technical document with expert working group signature is then submitted to the assembly to request adoption under step 2 of ICH procedure. The step 2 of formal ICH procedure. The step 2 occurs in two sub-steps which are called step 2A and step 2B. The step 2A is confirmation of consensus on the technical document, whereas the step 2B is adoption of draft guideline by regulatory member. Step 2E is reached when the assembly agrees based on the report of the expert working group that there is sufficient scientific consensus on the technical issue for the technical document to proceed to the next stage of regulatory consultation. Whereas under step 2B, on the basis of the technical document, the ICH regulatory member will take the action as they deem necessary to develop the draft guideline. To the step 3 of formal ICH harmonization, which is regulatory consultation and discussion. The step 3 occurs in three distinct stages, which are regulatory consultation, discussion, and finalization of expert draft guideline. The stage 1 is a regional regulatory consultation. The guideline embodying the scientific consensus leaves the ICH procedure and becomes the subject of normal wide-ranging regulatory consultation in the ICH region. The regulatory authorities and industry association in other regions may also comment on the draft consultation document by providing their comment to the ICH Secretariat. The stage 2 is discussion of a regional consultant member. After obtaining all comment from the consultation process, the expert working group work to address the comment received and reach consensus on what is called a step 3 expert draft guideline. The stage 3 is finalization of step 3 expert draft guideline. The step 3 expert draft guideline is signed by the expert of the ICH regulatory member. The step 3 expert draft guideline with regulatory expert working group signature is submitted to the regulatory member of the assembly to request adoption as step 4 of the ICH guideline. The step 4 and step 5 of formal ICH procedure. Step 4 is adoption of an ICH harmonized guideline. Step 4 is reached when the assembly is agreed that there is sufficient consensus on the draft guideline. The step 4 final document is adoption of ICH regulatory member of the ICH assembly as ICH harmonized guideline at step 4 of the ICH procedure. The step 5 is implementation. Having reached the step 4, the harmonized guideline moves immediately to the final step of the process, that is regulatory implementation. The regulatory implementation is carried out according to the same national and regional procedure as that apply to other regional regulatory guidelines and requirement in the ICH region. The topic was ICH, a process of harmonization. There are four categories of harmonization. Today we have discussed the first one, that is formal ICH procedure. Soon we will discuss the all three, that is question answer procedure, revision procedure and maintenance procedure. Thank you.